Well, good morning. Good morning and welcome to Emmanuel United Church. If you're joining us online, please know you are so welcome wherever you might be. And to all of you, I'm so glad that you decided to join us today. This has been a tough week. Holy mackerel. John and Elizabeth are not well, and we've tried really hard to find someone to accompany us musically. And lucky for us, we have technology and we have Jack Page, and that's all we need. So we are a strong and faithful people, and we will do our absolute best to muster through this. So there are a couple of changes as we go through the order of service this morning. So we will lead you on. And we do have a couple of announcements. I'm going to invite Janie to come up first of all, please.
And as I was sitting there, I realized I didn't assure myself of the date, but I wanted to mention our congregational meeting is June 10th, I believe. I have to ask Tracy. And it will be Sunday, and after church, where we'll have a light lunch or snacks, and then we'll continue with the meeting. For that meeting, we welcome people to two committees or new positions. And because sometimes we forget or we don't always know what each committee does, I have made, well, actually Merlin and I have made a stand, a portfolio stand out in the narthex. So it's there on a table if you want to see what finance does, or treasurer, or chair of committee, or chair of council. It's all there. So we do have room for each and everyone who wants to do something or do more. You're welcome to approach myself or anybody that you know that could relay that message to us. So that's the most important thing I wanted to tell you. And the other thing, there are other jobs around here too, and I want to thank you, because we have had for the last 5 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks, we've had so many people contribute to the Coffee Fellowship, baking especially, but setting up and putting it. So we're very, very appreciative of that. And of course, there is always that little list in the hall to sign up if you think that you could take charge of that for 1 week or be part of it in any way. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Janie. And I want to refer to him as her better half, but I'm not sure. We're going to invite Merlin to come up and talk to us about the reopening committee.
What moment? Well, our property committee, we're looking at the end of every month at where we're at with social distancing, wearing a mask, because COVID is still around, and it's still very contagious. So in the sanctuary, all these white pieces of paper, we're getting tired of them, but we're going to keep them going for one more month. We'll look at it at the end of May to see if we can adjust things. So we're going to keep on with the masks, the social distancing as much as we can. Anybody in a bubble, yes, you can stay together, no problem there. But if somebody's out of your bubble, you should try and keep that distance going. Coffee Fellowship. We're on the go there, and I'm sure enjoying getting together again. We want to keep that going. When you're coming in, wear a mask, getting your coffee and desserts, and then once you get sitting down, take your mask off and enjoy them. So we want to be careful there. The other thing is, after the service is over, we don't want to really congregate in the hallway, meeting Tracy. So we want to watch our spacing there a bit and give a little bit more room for everybody to leave. So at the end of May, we'll look at this again, and hopefully things are going to get better. Thank you. Pardon? Oh, yeah. Where we set up that display, you've got a sheet of paper there that you can take one, and it explains a lot about the COVID. Pick one up there on your way out.
Well, thank you, Merlin. And yes, it's unfortunate, but COVID is alive and well in North Bay, and we're seeing lots of cases at Castle Home. We know the hospital has many, many people with COVID. And although, we're in that process of getting those fourth vaccines, for many of us, it still is, it's still a really horrible virus to get. So we are doing our part to be diligent and to stay safe. So thank you for that. Well, on this third Sunday of the Easter season, we rejoice that the gospel story is for us, that we too are included in the good news of the resurrection. And so we light our Christ candle this morning, acknowledging the presence of the risen Christ with us. And I'm going to invite my good friend Jack to come up. We have some powerful prayer around centering we're going to share with you. And then Jack and I are going to sing for you our centering piece of music. So let's pray. God, thank you for this weekly opportunity to stop and together reflect on you and on the journey and landscape of our lives. We consider how we were coming today. We might be tired. We might be anxious. Maybe we're feeling peaceful and glad. Maybe we're breathing a sigh of relief in simply being here. We also consider what has felt heavy, what has weighed us down, what has saddened us this week. And so in the silence ahead, we offer ourselves and how we've come to this sacred space, as well as the burdens that we carry. God, there is much you have done this week, ways you've answered prayer, beauty your hands have made, wisdom you've offered us, and joy we've experienced. Help us recall one of these moments from our past week to relive and to offer you our thanks. Two or three are gathered in my name.